Please stand for the pledge. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Tigers. I'm Casey.
And she's Casey, and I'm Hannah, and today is Tuesday, April 28th.
We've got a few announcements for you, plus an interesting piece about a science mystery.
Mystery?
Yeah, apparently Miss Knodel found something interesting in a pile of bones.
Let's start with that. Roll the tape.
So here, these are all those parallel back.
My name is Miss Knodel. I teach life science here at Black River Falls. When I first got here, I found out I got to teach an anatomy class, and we have some really good specimens. And one of the specimens we got was this. And I looked at this and I thought, to me, this looked like a dog, just because of the way the hips were kind of down, and especially this rib cage. Now, we had a veterinarian who subs here, Mr. Dryak, I think that's his name. And so one day I had anatomy class and I told the kids, I said, I want to find out if this is really a dog or not. So I had them take this down to him, and he came back and he told me, he says, this is not a dog. He thinks it was a human. And at first he thought it was an old lady. Now we know it's a she for a few different things. There's not this little notch thing. Males have this notch thing on the back of their skull. You can see it here, but if you're a male, feel it's right there. He also thought that she wasn't old, that she was younger, probably in the 40s. If you look at this, the teeth are not worn down very much. An older person wears down teeth, and I think that's one of the reasons why he thought this was someone younger. I did not realize that all of this was her, and Mr. Dryak thinks it is. He came into my room yesterday and he put her all together. He just wanted to see what other bones I had. And he looked at the bones here, and some of the things that he pointed out that thought were really strange was that in the spinal cord there is a lot of, I guess, porosity or holes. But the other part of this, and he can't understand this either, is the shape of this chest. This is really unusual. He recommends that we actually take measurements and pictures and send it down to an anatomist down in Madison to see what really happened to this person, because this isn't a normal skeleton. In this skeleton probably is early 1900s, late 1800s. In the old days, they didn't have plastic, so they taught anatomy with real bones. And at that time, they got skeletons from people who were in prison when they died, or people who couldn't pay to be buried. And so that's how we came across this skeleton. So I just want to protect these bones. I expect my anatomy students and my biology students, I want them to touch them and look at them. We have to learn about how your skeletal system fits together, how your joints move. We have to learn about the different parts of the human skeleton so that our students can move on to become nurses and doctors and assistants and physical therapists.
I wonder if they'll find out more.
Only time will tell.
Speaking of time, guess what's happening at 2:30 on Friday?
There's a mandatory meeting of the National Honor Society.
We will be handing out t-shirts to new members, organizing highway cleanup, making an amendment to our bylaws, and electing officers for next year.
If you cannot make it, please let Natalie Danielson or Miss Knodel know before the meeting.
You know, isn't today the big Senate meeting day?
Senate?
Right, Senate.
No. Today we are taking some time to ourselves. No Senate meeting today.
I hear some more congratulations are in order.
For what?
On Friday, April 17th, the BRF HS forensics team attended the state competition at UW-Madison.
In order to advance to state, students needed to earn qualifying scores at both sub-district competition and the district competition.
7 Black River Falls students went to state and 7 came home with a medal.
Woohoo!
Earning perfect scores and receiving a gold medal were Mariah Geyer, Jacob Markart, and Alice Apahiolu.
Silver medals were earned by Danny Burnaby Grassi and Eric Markart.
Bronze medals were earned by Bennett Busick and Jacob Victor.
Congratulations to all of you 7 individuals and the rest of the forensics team on a season well done.
Let's wrap this up.
Varsity golf players are at Fox Hollow this afternoon.
And softball is playing at home.
Good luck to everyone.
Give it to me, I'm